What is Stalkers in Chernobyl zone and how we live and sleep in abandoned apartments and houses in exclusion zone? Today we will see very interesting video about life of stalkers in Chernobyl exclusion zone. You know that many years happened terrible explosion. About 36 years ago, at Chernobyl nuclear plant happened terrible explosion in the unit number 4. And about 100 villages and city Pripyat today still abandoned. Nobody live in this place because radiation. And in the zone today are many stalkers. Stalkers, it's people who discover Chernobyl zone illegally. And how we sleep in abandoned houses where no furniture and beds. We prepare special places with sleeping bag, and it's very comfortable for us because this thing it's like adventures of our life. And how we prepare lunch and dinner in Chernobyl zone in Pripyat. Sometimes we have dinner and lunch in abandoned house close to Yanyu station, close to Chernobyl plant, inside of city Pripyat in abandoned apartments. And we sleep in abandoned apartments, you know. In some apartments we can find beds and we take with us to our trip food and sleeping bags. During our discovering of Chernobyl zone, we can have some rest in abandoned farm, for example. Before the accident, in this farm were many cows, but today this place is abandoned. Level of radiation in this farm is normal. And usually stalkers choose place for rest, for sleeping and for dinner where level of radiation is normal. Yes, of course, today in Chernobyl zone too many places with high level of radiation, but stalkers have found clean place for rest and for another. It's how look one of the apartment in Pripyat where we can live about 5 days and nights. We have normal beds, normal walls, sleeping bags, food, light. But in our house can be this water from the roof, because many houses in Chernobyl zone today is destroyed. Nobody care about this place because radiation. But inside of this house, level radiation is normal. And of course, in the morning, stalkers usually going to the roof and few minutes of relax and around us abandoned city and totally silence.
Да. Так вот легко мы выбираемся в этот раз.
And it's small rest close to the border of Chernobyl zone.
Правда, двое-троих.
It's how stalkers forced main border in the zone.
Это наш внезапный переход.
Usually
Заброшенная
during days, stalkers of course are hungry, and we have with us in our bags some snacks. Of course, level of radiation in this apartment is normal. How we use our telephone, this photo is joke from Pripyat apartment. And prepare the tasty lunch in Pripyat. It's noodles and meat. It's chicken. Very, very tasty. It's Ukrainian chicken. And after the good lunch or dinner, we going to another place in Chernobyl zone. For example, if we had rest in some start village close to the border, next we will go to Pripyat. It's atmosphere evening and night of Stalkers in Chernobyl zone.
Стульчики из вычислительных машин.
It's place in the forest in abandoned circle. And how Stalkers force a river Uj in Chernobyl. How it was. It simple. Level of radiation is normal, and Stalkers not only force river, Stalkers drink water from this river. It's very, very clean river. But in this place is prohibited. Prohibited take fish. And it's video about how Stalkers live, sleep and prepare some lunch and dinner in Chernobyl exclusion zone. It's like a big unusual discovering of abandoned places. In our cities, in living cities, you can find, of course, abandoned places, but Chernobyl zone, it's special place. It's like a big illegally trip to unreal world, to the past. And usually this water is very cold. And in the spring, this river is more bigger than in the summer or in autumn. And of course about policemen, sometimes in the bank of a river we can meet policemen and it will be not very good for Stalkers. Stalkers adventures in Chernobyl zone, of course, officially is prohibited. If policemen catch us, it will be some problem. Not, of course, prison, but some problem and some money, about 20 euros. Friends, if you like this video, take your like and subscribe to my interesting channel. Bye bye.